I've had lots of conversations like these around how I built Town Sales Feed, the impact it's had, how I create not only a big audience, but then how do you create conversion opportunities for that following to become customers and such. And I've realized that, this is a really interesting topic and a really timely topic for how we think about the future of B2B marketing, especially with things like search and inbound are like, they're tough. They're tougher than ever. There's more competition than ever. They're more accessible than ever. And ChatGPT and AI are only going to make them worse and more difficult. How we stand out by creating a remarkable, memorable brand, by creating remarkable, memorable content, building an audience around it, and then creating these like subtle lead magnets and conversion points, I think becomes really, really important. So I wrote on my little whiteboard here, my marker is like out of ink, but my new framework is called Outside In. Ta-da! So the idea of outside in is that today I think about the way that most of us market is inside out. And what I mean by that is we tend to focus on the things we care about most and figure out how do we apply them out to our audience. So we start inside and we say, hey, here at Vidyard, we care about video messaging, video hosting. And so now we figure out how can we like create campaigns, create content, create programs to find people who are interested in video messaging and video hosting. And that's great, right? Our content strategy, our demand programs are all built around that. But that represents like less than 1% of the total audience that we're trying to serve out there. The other 99% don't have a need today. They're not looking for what we have, but they might in 2 months, 6 months, 2 years from now. So the outside in approach is saying, well, we need to start with our audience and figure out what do they care about? What channels do they live in? Who do they follow? Why, where, when? And how do we create a system of engagement with those people in the places they exist, in their channels? So rather than focusing all our energy on just writing blogs on our website to pull people in that are in market, why don't we create content, memes, videos, whatever it is, and put it out into their channels as a newsletter into their inbox, right? Onto their social feeds as a way to create an ongoing system of engagement with them to earn that trust over time. So that 3 months, 6 months, 2 years from now, when they are ready for a solution like yours, guess who they're going to buy, right? Like you're the first one they're going to call because you've built that relationship over time. And that to me is this flip from a traditional inside out approach to an outside in approach. And it's not one or the other, right? They complement each other. Inside out is about targeting people who are in market for what you have, but outside in is about building an audience of folks who aren't yet in the market, but they will be at some point in the future. And you want to be the one that they call first.